Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Maple Story Baby here. I figured I'd start out this channel with just a simple progression of a new character on the Reboot world. So I'm making a Fire Poison Wizard I started the other day, but my OBS crashed so I lost the first 30 odd levels. Um, I guess we'll start out with the basic setup. I'll go through my link skills this video and kind of like how I plan to work on those, because that's going to be pretty common through every character, not just Fire Poison. Um, yeah, so as you see here, I'll go through each one and why it's good to have. So the first one here is Fury Unleashed. It's from a Demon Slayer. Yeah, from my Demon Slayer. I got mine up to 120, so it gives you level 2, which is plus 15% boss damage, which is, it's not that great early on when you're grinding through the low levels, but obviously once you reach 150, 160 plus, and a lot of experience you get and money you get is boss based, that can be pretty huge. Helps you kill the bosses in whatever the extra few seconds. Next up is Phantom Instinct, which is bonus crit rate. My Phantom is also above 120, so you get 15% crit, which is also huge. I mean, right now I'm low level, so crit's kind of low, but on certain classes that could be the difference from 90 to 100% crit, which could be the difference between finishing a hard Magnus run and not, when you're just getting used to it. Just that extra damage always helps. Next up, really important one is the Luminous Light Wash. Gives you percent IED. Ignore defense is kind of the way it's built in this game is kind of weird. It's not like if you get 10% and another 20% you'll be at like 30% there. There's a certain algorithm that calculates it on how it stacks. I will put the equation for it in text when I edit this video so you guys can see how it works out, but you have to stack like a lot of it to actually get a decent percent ignore. Next is the Xenon one, really powerful skill. Gives you percent all stats. I mean, this one can be really really important because it allows you to pretty much get a free potential item, right? Mine's level 2 for 120 plus. This one here is Wild Rage. Rage comes from a Demon Avenger, so that just gives you bonus percent damage. Obviously increases your overall damage input. Helpful. Higher range you have, the more effective it's going to be. The Cygnus Blessing here is from whatever Cygnus Knight you have. I believe it stacks depending on how many Cygnus Knights you have. So if you have 5, all different classes, obviously, you can have up to whatever it is, 25% status resistance and elemental resistance, which could be pretty helpful if you're willing to grind out all 5. I just have one of these because this skill here, Empress Blessing, for getting a level 100 Cygnus, you get bonus attack, power, magic attack, and accuracy and avoidability, which is pretty important. It just makes the easier levels early on a little extra damage, a little faster grinding. Next up is Elementalism. This is from Kana, which if you're any typical person on Reboot, you probably have a 140, 150s or higher Kana for meso farming on Northern Heights map. So yeah, this one gives 10% damage also, like this one. Just same reasoning, it's just helpful, more damage. Nothing more to it. Spirit of Freedom is next. It's yeah, so this one allows you to have more invulnerability time after you die, I believe. Yeah, when you come back to life, You have a few more seconds of invulnerability, which can be pretty helpful because it'll give you that extra second or two of buff time. And then last but not least, the most important when you're grinding, obviously, is the link skill from Mercedes, which gives you additional experience, 10% if you get to level 70, which is as far as I ever got mine. Which may only be 10%, but in the long run, that gets you 10 free levels by the time you hit 100, roughly, right? So, I mean, you can do math. Not a bad gig. Also, I don't know if I said, but this is from Resistance characters, so I have a Blaster that's level 160s, so that's what mine's from. I believe it stacks also with other Resistant characters, so if you have a Battle Mage or a Mech or whatever, anything like that. As far as the last three, I haven't gotten to yet. Depending on what you're playing, Hyoda is a good one. It gives, I believe, +5 attack and magic attack, or +10 attack and magic attack. Cannoneer is another good one. If I remember correctly, it gives like 5% HP, MP, and then like plus a flat amount of all stats. I can't remember exactly. And then a last good one to have is Beast Tamer. It gives you, I think at the 120, it gives you 5% boss attack and some more small stats. I will include the actual files of those probably in text as I edit this video. Anyways, that's the basic startup. Oh yeah, so as I said before, this is from Cygnus Knights, and this is just from a regular character type. This one just scales to 180s, gives you level 18, 190s gives you level 19, 160s gives you level 16, etc. But you cannot receive it from the class you're playing, like it has to be from a different character. So I have mine from my Demon Avenger, which is 180s. And yeah, that one is the Cygnus. I think that's about gonna wrap up this video. I think, yeah, there's a maintenance in about 5 minutes here, so I'm gonna log off and edit this and hopefully have it up before the servers come back on. Well, thank you for watching, and if you liked it, leave a like button. I think I'm gonna start working on this Fire Poison Wizard. Right when the servers come back on, I'm gonna end up burning it, so I'll include a progress video on that one as it goes. Probably do like every 20 levels with training grounds and playstyle, I guess. Anyways, have a good one, YouTube.